What's up, YouTube? It's Louis here. I hope you're all well. Today we're looking at Quant, and yeah, let's discuss what's going on. First, before we get into it, I just want to say to the people that were literally belittling me, saying nasty things on this pump up here, when I said, no, we're going to lose this support. Look who's laughing now, dickheads. I'm not saying it to upset you guys, ever. I'm telling you as it is what I'm seeing. And of course, by doing it for 3 years, when I see a pattern start to form and then obviously validate, it's more than likely. I've seen it, so obviously, there's not a percentage for it. But 8 times out of 10, it's going to meet its target or whatever it is. No one truly knows what it is. But yeah, once we have a target and it's been validated, so when we broke down here, everyone's getting excited on this push up. What was I saying? No. Why are you excited? We're under the neckline, 2 necklines. This ascending one, the purple one, and also this horizontal one, which is that psychological level 150. We dipped down here. I told you guys here is where we're going to dump because XRP was going crazy back in January, and that's why we knew, okay, all the cryptos need a reset. Quant went from $84 to $155, $160, and people thinking, yeah, it's just going to go to 1,000 next. No, you need to pull back after such a big move up. Look, from the bottom to the top, a 90% move, a relief bounce, guys. What happened over here previously when you pumped 110%? So even bigger pump here is still resulted in a lower low. So you had a smaller pump here and it's again resulted in a lower low. And it looks like we're going to finally meet this target, which I gave you guys. So if you enjoyed that, smash the like button. Let's get the subscriptions up. Over 50% of you are not subscribed. Let's get to 3K as soon as possible. So it can just feed this information to other people like-minded like us. Share the videos as well, because that will of course grow the channel. You can now see on the weekly time frame we have a bearish cross. Of course, we lost that 1 fib level, which we said we can't lose, and if we are losing, then yeah, we're heading to these targets now. We've met the first technical target. You can see that's a lower low. So now that we've got a lower low, unless we're reclaiming this level, and really I want to reclaim $92, until that we have to say we're going to continue lower. Most of the time you get a bounce from the 1.272, and again, what does that bounce need to do? It needs to get above 92. If it's failing to do so, then we know we're going to continue to our next targets. The bodies are closing in and around the 1618, but we have 2 big wicks. The first one down here, it's also actually got a body to the left of it. So this is why this could actually be a good area of support going forward. But it's not the actual final target of this Fibonacci retracement. The final target, well, at least for this fib retracement, I'll use another one that actually could have targets a bit lower down, back at this low, because there's a lot of support in this area. If I was to just place a line randomly, just like there, you can see multiple touches, and then I'm just going to use some new fibs from here to there, and you can see, okay, yes, nice. So we've got the 2 targets lining up with there. So it's basically saying, once we've lost this low, which currently we're under $84. So as long as we're under $84, we're going to the first target. Look at that, $70. Out of the smaller fib, that's the 1618, or roughly in and around there. Where's the larger 1618 target of the larger fib? Down here at $56 this wick. That makes sense because once you lose this level, you go to the next swing low, which is in and around here. However, we have that wick down there, and once we actually got into this zone, we got rejected at first and found support there with the body, and that's why we had that wick there afterwards, because it was confirmed support. You did have a spike down, so of course lose that, you go into this. Lose this, you're going to this. Don't lose this, you're not going to this. Hold this, you're going back up. Lose it, you're going down. Hold this, you go back up, and if you lose it, you go down. As simple as that, guys. We just get the levels ready. So okay, if I lose this level, next target down here, that's a trade. If I lose this level, get a daily close below, okay, next trade down to hit. Then of course, at each moment when you hit these supports, you usually do get spikes. Just like when we came back down to here, we did have this spike, but you're just pumping into resistance to continue down. So even if you do get these bounces from down here, it's not going to send you back to the all-time highs immediately. That's something that's going to take months and months and months and months, if not a year, or even longer if it wants to. So literally, even when we do bottom out, there's no rush to get into the market. There's no need to try and catch a falling knife, guys. This takes time. Look how long we were in this accumulation zone that actually ended up being a redistribution zone, which is actually, just correcting upwards before the continuation. So here, what is our trend? We have this downtrend. We went upwards correctively before continuation. What happened over here? We came up correctively before continuation. What is it finding it easier to do? It's easier to go down than it is to go up. So this is what we need to obviously realize, guys. And that's why I was telling you, since losing this low, we are in this downtrend structure. Any pump won't result in an uptrend. It's just going to result in a dump. Any lower high, remember, we're in a downtrend, so any high should be lower than the last. And if it's lower than the last, technically you should get a lower low next, guys. So if so, you can see lower high. Now we should go lower than that. Done so. This was lower than that one. So this move started down here. We made this high. Then we started to come down. This was a higher low. Technically could have pushed you into an uptrend, but you failed to do the next step of an uptrend, a higher high. And so because you put a lower high, you've now done the first step of a downtrend. Now you need to go and lose this low, and that would be a lower low, and you've now come down lower than this low. So yeah, you're completely just ignoring this structure. You just come down and lost this low. So the next bounce, we know, needs to reclaim this wick and of course hold above it, and it's still not in the clear. We need to get above $112, and we're still not in the clear. If we're getting above that, that's what's going to then send us to 150, and we're still not in the clear. Do you see what I mean? That's why there's no point of trying to catch a falling knife, guys. This is going to take months and months and months and months, 3 to 6 months, till we're bottomed out and starting to get some bullish swings. And that doesn't mean crazy gains. That just means, okay, we don't know where the bottom is. It's any of these prices. We even just found a new level today, and this is the strongest of supports. Like, at all costs, can't afford to lose this whatsoever, but really don't even want to be losing, this resistance / support here. So it should be in and around this area. We don't want it to go below this, but if it does, then you go down to here. But again, every support that you lose, you add 3 months, guys, because it takes a month to fall. It takes a month to go sideways and a month to go up. Every time, a month to go up, a month sideways, a month down. So here, pumped into it for 1 month, then sideways, then down. So you see, it's or sometimes you consolidate for 2 months and then you get out of it. So a dip, to bottom out, to go sideways, to accumulate again, and then to get out of it can take 3 to 4 months. And that's why I told you guys, once we lost this low, I said add 3 to 4 months. If we come down and lose this low, add 3 to 4 months until, we start getting out of it. And then within the next 6 months, you do start to make gains. But again, it takes a month. Once you lost the support, it takes a month to bottom out, then accumulate. In this accumulation, when you go sideways, you can make a new low, but you're just going sideways for a month, 2 months. Then you start heading up in the 3rd month or the 4th month. And then the gains are made in the 4th, 5th, 6th month onwards. And then, another crash again. It's so long, but this is just the reality of it. So that's why I'm telling you guys, if we now lose this support, which we currently are, we need to reclaim it. But if we are losing it, then just expect something like this to have to happen again if you want to get out of a dip. You see here, accumulation. This could have been accumulation if you got above the red zone, but because you didn't get above this red zone, this blue line here, $150, it became a redistribution phase. And that's why the whole time I was not telling you guys I'm bullish, the complete opposite. And that is all you need to do. Just go on Twitter, gauge the market for yourself. If everyone's bullish, other way. If everyone's bearish, do the other way. What's everyone doing? Super bearish. I'm hearing about 4K Bitcoin. That will never ever happen. If it does, game over for all your alts, game over for Bitcoin itself. So it just won't happen. Once you understand that, okay, we are eventually going to go up. Doesn't matter how long it takes, we eventually will go up. But yeah, just a long grueling process. We know what we need to do, but yeah, it's just going to take months and months and months and months, guys. And that's why I'm not excited ever with this, because I know once we lost this in December, yeah, just add 6 months, and it looks like we did bottom out, but now we're losing this. There you go. Add another 6 months. It is so long, but it's the reality. So that's it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Please share the video if you're interested in the crypto packages. And I've got the course, the mentorship, more information is now. So guys, here are the crypto packages. If you think you have what it takes to stay disciplined and consistent over the next 3 to 6 months, then I'm more than happy to help you 10x your learning curve. So you can already be a complete beginner, or you can be advanced. It doesn't matter. I'm here to turn you into a self-sufficient trader that doesn't need anyone else's guidance by the end of it. I even had to pay over £10,000 to get all this information. That includes scams, scam signals where I lost 3K, scam master account management where I lost 5K, scam pyramid scheme companies for bad courses. Then I found my mentor and I had to pay over $2,000 for just a 2-hour mentorship lesson. What you guys are getting for £650 is access to the chat until the top of the market. So if the top of the market is a year away, do 1 year times 40. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. You also get the course included in the mentorship, and I'll actually not just do a 2-hour lesson with you. I will stay here for a month period to make sure that you become a self-sufficient trader by the end of it. So if you're interested in this, head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, to the pinned post and message me there. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.